Hey guys! I've got a quick little review today of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. I received this in my February IPSY bag, and it was requested that I try it out and share my thoughts with you. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, to be honest with you, this is more than enough product to definitely try it out a couple of times to see if it's for you or not. Very simple. So this is what the actual product looks like. And it is a priming oil. Yeah, I know. Now, honestly, if I was not requested to do this, I would have never tried this. I'm going to be honest. Because I am combination and I have an oily T-zone. So putting oil as a primer was like, no. But you know what? The worst thing that you can do is, if you are of oily skin or combination oily skin, is to think that putting oil on your skin is bad, because it's not. You still need moisture just like everybody else. So you know what? I was definitely open to trying this little bad guy right here. Now, on the Sephora's site, the reviews are good and bad. 50-50. Some people think it's just a good moisturizer, and some people think it absolutely does nothing, whilst others think it's amazing and it's the best thing they've ever tried. Now, me personally, I always go for a mattifying primer in my T-zone and then a regular everywhere else. But with this, I went ahead and primed my entire face with it. And all I did was dab a little on my finger and pat it into my skin. Pat it into my skin, pat it into my skin. Now, I did apply a matte foundation anytime that I used the primer. I used my Marc Jacobs, the Remarkable, which is full coverage matte. I also used my NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint, which is a satin, more of a satin kind of finish. It's not truly matte. And you know what? With both of those, I was very happy with the finish that it gave to my skin. Now, what I can say thus far about it is that I love how smooth the application of my makeup was. Now, it is suggested that when you do apply it, that you let it sit and absorb into the skin. My skin did feel moisturized, but at the same time, it allowed my foundation to apply very, very smoothly. Now, I liked it a lot for my drier areas, like around this area here and my outer portion. For the T-zone, within a few hours, like normal, just normal, my T-zone started to get shiny, which was fine. I had no problem with that. That was normal for me. I tried it, and you know what? I really think that if you are normal to dry, you will love this. Or if you're someone that has dry patches here and there, you'll love it because it adds that moisture that you need. And it really does make applying your foundation super smooth. A couple of things that they say you can do with this is that you can apply it to your hair. You can apply it over your makeup to give you more of a dewy finish if that's what you're going for. You can also use it just as a moisturizer during the day or at night, however you please. Or like it's intended for as a primer. So I guess that's where some people got a little with the fact that, oh, it's just moisturizer, it's not primer. Did I see it prolong my foundation? Not really. But I did like how it felt on my skin, and I'm really happy that I tried it. So I think it's cool. It's a multifunctional product. Would I personally go out and buy it? Not really, just because knowing me, I'm always going to want to mattify my T-zone with a primer. That's just how I am. It's not bad, it's just how I am. I am going to keep using it. I think this is quite an amount of product, so why not? So that's my quick little review on the Smashbox Primer Oil. It's very light, surprisingly. The only time I use oil on my skin is at night, when I'm looking to give my skin extra moisture. But using this oil as a primer, it's pretty interesting. I think for sure I'm going to be using a matte foundation today. have to say right off the bat, it feels very light on the skin. Which I'm sure is going to be nice when I go to apply foundation. It'll just be really smooth. So we'll see. Now I'm going to let this absorb into my skin for about 5 minutes and I'll be right back. So just let it absorb into my skin for a little over 5 minutes. And it feels honestly like a very light moisturizer. So I'm going to apply my foundation now and see how it goes on. For the most part, on the areas of my skin that I've applied it, it went on really smooth. So this is the real deal. This is my skin after wearing the Smashbox primer oil all day. I have to say, I'm a little impressed that I'm not as shiny as I would normally be. You know what? I look dewy, I don't look greasy. So I'm gonna blot and see. It's a little more practical, you know, to wear it and then blot, because in a real world scenario, that's what I would do. I don't have my mirror, so I'm gonna stare in my viewfinder for a second. Oh, if you're curious, I use the Tatcha beauty wipes because I'm obsessed with Tatcha.
You know what? I like it.
It hasn't, my foundation is not sticking to any dry patches whatsoever since I used the oil primer. So, Momo gives it a thumbs up. I'm digging it. And you know what? This little butt guy is going to last me for a while. It's a good amount. And you really don't need a lot because it's oil. Okay, those are my final thoughts. Thank you guys so much for letting me share these with you. You guys stay beautiful and I'll see you again soon. Bye.